Alright, welcome to my day 35 progression guide. So today is actually pretty simple. We're just trying to get ready for Artificial Island. And today there is no level increase. So starting out, you want to do Mia's Kitchen, you want to do your bounties. Then if you have any ruins, you want to go ahead and knock those out and make sure you complete the story by Wednesday. Now let's talk about Vitality. So for today, we got access to Deep Sea Stronghold, where you have access to the gloves, the king, and the crow matrix. This is probably one of the best joint ops to do. So if you got a couple of Vitality solutions, it may not be bad to go ahead and do those, because if you can get a good pair of gloves, that's going to really help you in the future. But other than that, you want to check your Stargates and see if you have 2 or more in this category. That's a level 3 Stargate. But again, if you have level 2 nanofibers or level 2 booster frames, you might want to go ahead and knock those out, especially if you don't have enough materials to fully max your characters by 65. Then if you can't find any good Stargates, you can do Dimensional Trials. Just make sure you do difficulty 5, or you can do Space-Time Domains, but just make sure you do difficulty 5. Again, to prepare for Artificial Island, you want to probably go ahead and knock out your supply pods, side missions, and your puzzles. By doing this, you can get more rows, materials, and just completely focus your time on Artificial Island. But if you're still struggling for XP, feel free to go ahead and force decipher any password chest and open up any rusted iron chest. You can also do the Frontier Clash AFK farm or do the Raincaller Island chest run. And if you want more information on that, check out my experience farm video. Then don't forget to do your daily gifts. You want to go to the black market and talk to Hopkins. You want to go to Cetus Island and do the claw machine. Then you want to do your 2 ability trainings. Quick tip, if you get the rhythm training, Samir is MVP. Next, you want to maintain your vehicle. So some of the best places is Astra Shelter. The next place would be Bangi Shelter. After that, we got the Black Market. And the best place, High Crows. Also attack any elemental rocks you see for crystals. I did want to go ahead and mention that how I showed Claudia yesterday and the materials that you're going to need to go ahead and level her up. Now I believe this is actually what she needed in the CN version, and in the global version is a little bit less. It's most likely going to be similar to how many materials we needed to level up Nemesis. But still, if you have a couple extra nanofibers, it's just going to help you in the future. So for the Road to Strife event, you want to make sure you get your 1200 star grid for today. Today, we only have access to Stargates in the doubles mega arena. Again, the reason why you want to get your star grid is so that way you can max out the gold for the day. That's going to cost you 1,000 star grid. But we also get access to an 8-player cooperative raid mode. Then we're getting Claudia unlocked with her matrices. And we have another limited time event. It's called Ida Cafe. For my crow players, I was trying to warn you, it does look like they are fixing Crow again, and now he's going to probably be doing less damage than he was. From what I hear, it might be 1/4 of what he's currently doing right now. Here they talk about the cheating and what they plan to do. There's also an answer to character transfers in the future, and they plan to release this in more countries in the future. Next, we got the weekly tab. You want to make sure you're doing everything you need to, so that way you can collect these rewards up top, which brings us to our challenges. Now I want to go ahead and mention Mia's Kitchen. Now you could save Mia's Kitchen to help you for some of these challenges like Bygone Phantasm, Frontier Clash, the Wormhole, maybe even joint operations. The only thing you want to make sure is that you use your 3 attempts every day, because if you don't, you're going to get less resources the next day. So starting out, we want to do Bygone Phantasm, and I recommend that you go in here and attempt this probably before Thursday, because you're going to be pretty busy with Artificial Island. Now we got Frontier Clash. Now, as I previously said, it looks like we are going to be getting that Crow Nerf in patch 1.5. So if you have attempts, you want to try to knock that out either today or tomorrow, because once that patch goes live, Crow will be nerfed. Then we got the Wormhole. If you have not done your endless mode yet, you want to make sure you do it today, since it is the last day before it resets. Void Rifts, you want to go ahead and check and see if this is a first time boss for you. If so, go ahead and do it. And last but not least, we have the Apex League. If you're trying to reach Grand Marshal, you might want to put a couple hours in each day. Next, we have our daily buys. So you want to go to shop, hot, then buy your 2 vitality solutions. Now this is only if you can afford it, which brings us to the Commissary. For the Crystal Dust store, you want to make sure you're buying your advancement modules and your booster modules. Then what I recommend that you use your dust on is that you buy boots, since we can run the best joint operation for handguards, because what you're mainly trying to do is get max crit rolls in both your hands and your boots. The crew store, the only thing you want to buy here are relic shards, but again, I recommend that you save your points so that way you can buy the Omnium shield once it comes into the crew store. And how you get crew points, you want to make sure you're doing your daily donations and you're completing your 4 missions for the week. And remember, do not get the password chest, because you want to save those for Vera. The support store, you want to make sure you're buying your joint supply chips. Other than that, I probably wouldn't worry about getting anything else. You might want to save your support points, because there might be something that's happening once we get to Vera. But the best way to get support points is to do Frontier Clash normal, to where you can get 375 support points, machine parts, and experience. You can also do Matrix Drills difficulty 1 with a team of 2, spam that over and over for 150 support points. You can do Void Risk for 150 support points, or you can farm world bosses to where you force a cipher and get 100 support points as well as machine parts. Then for your optionals, but you might want to go ahead and do this since we're going to Artificial Island, you want to try to knock out all of the achievements that you can. And this will allow you to maybe get a couple more rolls once you reach Artificial Island. I would try my best to go ahead and 100% each area of the map, or you can go mount farming. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If so, check out my day 34 video. But other than that, talk with you guys later.